Alright, today's video is for my boys Tyreek 7679 and RXI 8715. They were both asking for some Phoenix Unbind, so today's gameplay is a game where I go 33 and 12 with a perfect tracker score of 1000. If you want to be featured in the next video, make sure to leave a comment down below.
Couldn't try me in a tri-state pass, but I give a splash to me hydrated. South Beach, Spook Town, eyes violated. I got the money and the power, over gyrate. I feel good, get the fuck out my vibe. Look good, but she don't got no time. I walked in, walked out with the side. Man, don't let me know what the vibe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're really close to 100k. So my bro Tyreek mentions that his defense is weak, while RXI mentions that he's struggling with movement and isolating angles to create 1v1s. So I'm going to be mindful of this as I break down the game for you guys, so enjoy. So for my pistol buy on defense, it's mostly always going to consist of 2 flashes and a ghost. Nothing special. So since we're starting off on defense, how I'm going to play this round has a lot to do with how my teammates are going to be playing it. What I mean by that is that if we look in the minimap, you'll see that we got 3 towards A and only 2 towards B. So that already gives me an idea on how I'm going to be playing this round. Since we're the weaker side in terms of numbers, I'm going to be playing more to stay alive rather than playing for kills. The way I start off this round is I start off in hookah because I just want to jiggle back and forth just to make sure I can get some early information. But what's important is that when I see somebody, I play like a Weenie Hut Jr. and just back off. The information is more than enough. The most important thing for me to do here is to stay alive and stall for my teammates to be able to rotate and help. If I die early and leave one on site by themselves, that's practically sealing the round for the other team. The longer I stay alive, the more attention that I draw. And the more attention that I have, the bigger of an opening that I make for my teammates. Sadly, the round doesn't go our way because the other team just hit some nice shots. Going into the next round, I buy a sheriff with no other goal other than possibly looking for an early pick. The other team end up hitting A together, so since I'm on Phoenix, I instantly jump on the opportunity to grab the orb before teleporting to help my team. And then here, I make early noise coming out of the teleporter before cutting all noise and then taking my time.
I have a flash. One's in the little cubby thing. Right here.
Default cubby.
Wait, one bench on me.
Both there.
No, So I barely end up choking the clutch, but I did end up coming close in the first place for some simple early mind games. Jumping back right here, they know that I teleported. And if somebody was within ear's range in showers, they for sure heard me run out of the teleporter before I went silent. So from their POV, there's 2 different ways I could have gone. I could have either flanked towards A short, or I could just come up showers. But since I'm taking my sweet time, cutting off all that noise, that leaves up both possible options in their eyes. So the guys holding short have to respect me. And then so do the people showers. I end up going showers, and this Raze ends up getting caught with bad timing. He probably second guessed himself and assumed that I went short, and that led me to an easy first pick, which gave me an opening for a possible 1v3 clutch. Maybe if I was a little bit taller or if I was a bit of a baller, I could have clutched it. Going into the next round, there's a few factors that help me decide how I'm going to be playing it. Just like the pistol round, there's 3A and 2B. So just like pistol round, I'm going to be playing a little bit more on the passive side. Prioritizing life is going to be paramount. Second, since they're on their 3rd round, this round is probably going to be a bonus. There's a good chance that 2 people that stayed alive keep their submachine guns, maybe somebody drops somebody a sheriff, so I'm going to be taking really long angles to start off.
He's on top default truck. Not default.
You stay there, stay there. Still thinking they go B.
It's just A, dude.
Here I have a hunch that they're going to finish towards B. They're pretty much just taking it slow, trying to punish any mistakes. Right here we have a man advantage. We're 5v4. So I just make sure to sturdy up our B hold, so I go into sight to make sure I can play off of my clove. You guys jumping out? Nice. That's because if I stay in the spawn entrance like I was before, there's a good chance I can get smoked off or naded off, and if that happens, my bro's gonna be left in a 1v4 if they come here. So I make sure I get into sight to beef up our numbers and our odds. And just because of that, we have a beautiful hold because we can play off of each other. He peeks and gets the first kill, and because of that, all their attention is on him. And that gives me the easiest cleanup job I could have asked for.
Can you flash out?
Here, swap with me, Tori. He wants a long one.
Yeah, just...
Going into the next round, I switch things up and I head towards A now. When it comes to playing defense, especially on a duelist, it's super important to be unpredictable. You want to be able to float around the map, change the pace, play different sides, everything you can to try to be unpredictable. Once you start falling into a routine or just autopilot through the rounds, that's when you find your defense being inconsistent. That's because your routine may work against one team, but against another it may just falter completely. You got to be able to adapt and play according to the players you're dealing with. Wait! I'm thinking, fuck the bullshit.
Race was longer.
Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to.
Coward.
Keep it up.
T-beat.
Keep it going in backwards. Coming back, my teammates called out that there was some heavy belong presence early. So I decided to pop my ultimate so I can fly through the teleporter and get info on hookah, or maybe try to get a pick or two. I catch 2 of these dudes playing leapfrog, and I only come out with just info. As I'm coming back to my body, on the minimap, everybody's been spotted except for the sentinel. So when I round out towards short right here, I make sure to keep my gun out just in case, and I catch them lurking. Sentinels love lurking, so if they haven't been spotted yet, always be ready for that. After that, I decide to get ballsy because I know that there's 2 of them stuck towards hookah. I still got my molly, so I make sure to lead with that, and I toss it through the teleporter because all projectiles will open the door. So that means when I finally go to the teleporter, the door's already going to be open, and I have a clear sight to the entrance of hookah, and I get a free pick. I know from my ultimate that there's another one in hookah, so I just hold for the swing because you gotta assume that somebody's going to want to trade you after you take out their teammates, and voila. So with the previous round, we broke their economy. So since this round they're going to be broke, they're going to be having bad guns. Bad guns means bad long range fights. So this round I play for the long range and I go towards heaven. Yeah, one cross right side of short. Right. The person dinks. One more. I think chamber was short, I think. Going into the next round, I don't really have a read on what to expect, so I kind of just play it halfways. I'm chipped. Chippendale.
What the hell?
Oh, 2. Oh, I got one. I come out with an even 1-for-1 trade. Not the best, not the worst. And that leaves my teammates that have to clean up after me. And they do so beautifully and they win the round. Now for the next round, since the previous round I peeked from the U-Haul side, this time I sit here and I tuck in to switch things up. Turns out they end up going towards the B side and I end up getting one before dying on the retake and we lost the round. Now going into the next round, I'm staying true to being unpredictable, so I head over towards B side. And I cook up a plan with my clove. I don't want to flash out of hookah.
You want to double peek it?
Too.
Yeah, I'm down. Here, you hug close, and then I'm gonna flash to the left, and then swing. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Nothing?
I'm a flank. I'm gonna push the flank.
Yeah, that's all you.
There's a chamber trip. I want the chamber trip, and I'm flanking. Okay.
Backside.
Okay.
Yeah, pocket.
Hey! Go.
So right here, I'm waiting for any sort of audio cue before walling off this chamber trip, just because I want to make sure I can mask the noise. The second their sky pops an ultimate, that's the green light for me to start trying to flank. I even try to use a sky ult to mask a couple footsteps too, but once I get super close, that's when I go back to walking. I don't want these guys to have any information to play off of. He ends up trying to run back just to clear the flank because either he heard me or he was just maybe just trying to make sure. But either way, he wasn't entirely ready for how close I really was, and that's because I completely cut audio and that gives me a free pick. After that, speaking of audio, I hear somebody step in the one-way smoke, so I spam it and catch another freebie. That's why you gotta be super mindful of all the noise that you're making. Their clove pops their ultimate, and instead of running away, I get really close and I use the smoke as cover. I'm hoping the clove thinks I played it super safe and played it super far away as to not risk giving the clove the revive, but the bait worked and I catch them trying to respawn right in front of me. After that, I gotta assume that they still have somebody around U-Haul area. At this point, I got the entire team in a major pinch, so I'm pretty much just prioritizing my life here. By me being behind them, they're gonna be worried about every single angle. They're completely closed in. But if I instantly peek this Reyna and die, I'm making their life easy because after I'm dead, they can just go back to focusing the other angles where my teammates are at without worry of being backstabbed. So right here, I'm just jiggling, just trying to be a nuisance, getting full information, and because I'm catching their attention, my teammate ends up getting an easy pick. From there, there's only one guy left and he's pretty much just fishing a barrel. I'm actually playing crazy right now.
Yeah, you're actually cheating.
Going to the next round, I'm still swapping it up and I'm right back towards B. Their money's a little bit on the bad side right now, so I'm still playing it safe. They also have a raised rocket, so I'm a little wary about playing super aggressive. I don't want to immediately give them an opening pick. They end up leaning pretty heavily towards A, and because I'm the GOAT, I pop my ultimate just so I have the opportunity to whiff terribly on 2 different occasions. Oh, I should have killed him.
One enemy remaining.
This guy's U-Haul. Yeah. What? Luckily, Fear My Glock is the true GOAT, and he aces to bail me out of a terrible round for me.
You want to
Can you break the dog?
And then we flash through it. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm coming.
You're gonna be late.
I'll pick up your left side then. For this round, I do absolutely nothing, except pretty much just play as like a security blanket to fill in the gaps for my teammates. My teammates are planning a play towards B long, so I rotate over to hold hookah for them just to make sure there isn't a gap in our defense. There's nothing really of note for the next round. I end up going towards A, but they end up going towards B, and their fade ends up having a really good round.
Freddy, you ready for this peek I'm about to do? Call it the Glock peek.
You mean the dome peak?
No, that shit's ass.
What the fuck?
What?
Shit doesn't work. They patched that one. They patched that one.
Watch this. I'll show you the dome peak.
This one's unpatchable.
So on top of me doing this play out of spite, I've only ever done this place once before and they weren't even there to witness it. So the change of pace can for sure catch them off guard. One of us is bound to get kills. It's gonna be me.
Fuck!
Oh, I spray transferred. 2 more. Wait, I got mine. Did you get yours?
If we hide.
My shit's not been patched. From then on, the round ends from Tori putting us on our back. For my attack pistol buy, I go with the same exact pistol buy that I did on defense. A ghost and 2 flashes. Wait, how many flashes you got? Can you throw one into hookah for me? And after that, you can probably go long with these guys.
Sure.
The other guy's on me. Oh! My teammates end up closing out the round for me, and to be honest, there isn't really much to break down on this round because I pretty much just out-aimed those 2 dudes. Going into the next round, since I plan on entering really hard, I go with a spectre buy. That's because if I run it down with a more expensive gun, there's a chance that I can accidentally just donate it to their team, and a spectre isn't the biggest threat. Here I toss my wall up just for some extra cover while I'm scaling out of short. People are also conditioned to expect a phoenix flash out of the wall, so tossing it up kind of opens up that threat, which is always going to be helpful. Flash out of the smoke right here, and I'm making my way to try to wrap U-Haul to pinch it instead of just going forward because these guys had a crazy crossfire ready. Let me show you how young and in my prime I am. Right, guys?
Just not any of those things.
He already has an op,
So while I'm laughing at my sky, 2 of my teammates get shut down towards long. So I go back for a gun upgrade, and from here on out, the protocol is to simply just look for picks to equalize the numbers again. The idea is to just probe for picks, punish mistakes, just do anything that it takes just to bring back that 5v3 right back down to a 3v3 if possible.
That's done.
To the upper.
I knew it was there.
On the left side, he's in there. Trust.
I'm coming. Was he towards shower side?
Oh, showers. They push showers. They push showers. But it was only one. He's done.
Wait, give me bomb. I'm gonna go out and plant. You stay back.
She dropped her gun.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Oh, he's to the right!
Last player standing.
One main, 2 or
Clear corner.
Enemy remaining.
main.
Damn. Big flanked. I threw so bad. I know.
Red.
That was the bad one. Turn around, he's just crouching, staring at me. Alright, I'm a bonehead for that one, but you guys gotta admit, I was cooking before that one fatal mistake. Even though I choked, this is still a pretty good round to break down why I was having so much success on winning these 1v1s in the first place though. Although many would just chalk it up to better aim, I'd argue that my movement carried more than anything. For example, on this chamber kill, he's got an op, so I make sure to keep my movement extra dynamic and quick to give him as hard of a shot as possible. It's all movement here. There's 2 decisive and important strafes here. The first one being the second he sees me, I don't want to let him have the pleasure of taking his time to pin me down on an angle. So I instantly side strafe out while crouching at the same time at the end of my strafe to make my character model annoying to hit. I take the shot, but what's important is I'm not really fully committed to taking my time. If it hits, it hits. But regardless of whether it hit or not, I was already going to be moving to the second strafing shot, which is me instantly side strafing to the left to take another pop shot. I'm prioritizing speed and movement over precision here. If he misses a shot, he's dead. So by being super dynamic and moving and shooting often, I'm hoping that the pressure I'm placing on him is slowly raising. And the more pressure I put, the more that he's going to be forced to quickly react. Sometimes people react in different ways, and maybe he panicked and overthought. Whatever the case may be, the more pressure that I place on him, the more likely he is to make a mistake. After that, I have no idea where the second guy is. But what's crucial is that he knows where I'm at. So my plan is to try to use that against him. Remember earlier how I said to be mindful mindful of all the noise that you're making. Here, I'm using that ideology to my benefit as bait. I'm being really loud right here, hoping that all my footsteps baits this guy into revealing himself. By me making all this noise here, from his POV, I could be running out to clear angles and swinging this left side or elbow or something, and if he peeks in that time, he has all the advantage in the world by peeking me because he knows where I'm at while I don't know where he's coming from. So I end up abusing that. All the while I'm making all this noise, I'm mentally preparing myself to instantly use movement to strafe and hopefully dodge his initial first couple of bullets. Movement is key here. If I can bait him out to peek and shoot, I can dodge and counter. The second I see him, I'm instantly strafing. It's kind of like a mini pop and swing. By me instantly strafing, he's gonna have to adjust his crosshair and try to track me. And from there, I just shoot back.
So
That's
funny.
radiant thinking right there.
We were cooking too, Tori.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have an op anymore.
I can flash this through
You
this
want
smoke.
to play? Let's
Oh.
play.
You might have an op.
3.
Okay, easy up.
Wait, after this. 3, 2, 1.
We.
I'm flashing close for
There's a
triple in
triple.
case they're out.
1 triple.
Triple dead.
One
You
CT.
flashback site.
One in you. For the Vandal. You.
Is that you?
Last player standing.
Damn.
70 on radar.
Enemy remaining.
6 bullets.
Oh.
Oh my. What is happening?
I thought he was having.
You both of you just fucking actually fucked up royally.
Wait, what did he do?
I fucking went so bad. I'm just radar not looking at me.
Alright, so that's back-to-back rounds where I absolutely sell. So we're gonna move on.
Oh my god.
Okay, we gotta walk in.
Fucking sorry.
I'm gonna still walk in hookah here. Ooh, I hope he has an op, because watch this.
Strip here. Play for so long.
Yeah.
Fade showers.
I want a TP, but oh, they know. He might be in here.
One poplar.
Yeah.
Bro.
They might TP on me.
Wait, no, that's not the op.
Wait, they're gonna TP on me. Oh, spawn. Oh my god, nice. He didn't
I'm
TP.
here,
We can go.
Radar back side.
Arena
I
side.
think they leave.
We do have smokes down. I think it's only one
I
site we'll
think we're
raise.
walked out. I think.
Yeah.
Arena's
Nice.
back
Arena's
side.
still back
Yeah, fuck it,
side.
pop it. I'm going out with this. He's mid-side, I think.
Mid side, yeah.
Spike down B.
Yeah, he's got to be big flank, right? Where the fuck is that going? Oh, they spawn.
Next one.
Nice. So after holding and punishing the Raze for over swinging, our Skye has her ultimate, so since we're already grouped, I call for us to hit the site because I got my wall to help cover us while we're running out. We just killed a guy from spawn, so the likelihood of another guy peeking immediately after feels kind of low, so not having a smoke there shouldn't be an issue. I make sure not to use any flashes here because I got teammates scaling out with me, and the last thing I want to do is blind them all and accidentally give the enemy team an opening to make a play. After taking out the site player, I got teammates covering spawn, so just to make sure, I double check elbow, and I catch this clove by surprise, pretty much guaranteeing the round. The very next round, I get sat down within 2 seconds of the round starting, so my teammates win the round with absolutely zero help for me. Alright, what's the money looking like? I think we rush A, just go through A short. Fuck it. Fade's gonna be over here, he's gonna have a bad gun. I'm gonna wrap towards the right side and try to wrap showers. I'm gonna toss my wall like
Fade
this.
usually plays there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to wrap her. Oh, Fade's in you. The very final round, again, I'm the first one to die, so I don't really have much impact. But the basis of the round did start from us trying to abuse the fact that some of them were gonna have bad guns. And just like that, I finished the game going 33-12.